Have you ever wondered what went on inside of a big tractor going through a field? In this next segment of videos, we'll try to address some of the things that goes on inside of a tractor in the monitoring system, the guidance system, and some of the technology that is present in these big machines. It's kind of close quarters in here, but as you notice, if you can see right now, there are no hands on the steering wheel. Danny, can you tell us how you're driving this thing without your hands on the steering wheel?
This is all driven by GPS. This monitor right here is basically the GPS system that's showing us where we are in the field. And the white line is the line that's going to take us from one end to the other. So it's sitting here on auto steer. It's steering the tractor, guiding it, doing exactly what it needs to do. These other monitors down here are, this is monitoring everything that's happening inside the tractor. The RPMs, the hydraulic systems, whole 9 yards. This monitor down over here is monitoring the seed back there and how much seed we're putting out and which row's putting how much seed out. So it's just cycling through every row and telling us how many seed per acre it's putting out.
As we're going through the field here, notice that the steering wheel is not moving at all. While it is in GPS mode, I'll let Danny tell you a little bit more about it, but what's going on and why is the steering wheel not turning?
The GPS system, there's a hydraulic valve inside there that's overriding the steering wheel, and this steering wheel is not connected to those front tires up there, so it's just oil being shoved from one direction to the other to turn those wheels back and forth. So that's all that's happening. It's bypassing the steering wheel and taking control of the oil up front, and it's turning them tires where they need to go just by a hydraulic system.
Danny, can you tell us a little bit about actually what else is going on? Not that you're not driving, but your speed, your RPMs, your gear that you're in. Can you tell me a little bit how all that works?
This tractor's set up to where I dial in what speed I want to travel. And right now, on this monitor up here, I'm traveling 7 miles an hour, is what that shows me. I set it at 7, it's running about 6.8, 6.7. That's what it does. Only thing I do is I push this little lever all the way forward, that's the gas, and then it determines how much power and RPMs I need, how much gas it needs. And this monitor over here is telling me how much it's using. So it's only using about 30% of the horsepower that it has to drive this piece of equipment. So it automatically figures out every single thing it needs to do to provide enough horsepower to make this machine move through the field.
So you're having to manually turn the machine around?
Yes.
The tractor and everything, you manually turn until you get back to where you want to go, and then the tractor takes off again, correct?
I turn it about halfway around, and then I hit a button right there. And I don't drive it no more, it drives itself. It takes care of every bit of that all on its own. It'll line me up exactly how far from the last pass I need to be exactly, my row spacing is exact on the outside. And then I just push one button and let the planter down, and off we go.
It may be a little difficult to see, but what's really neat is that this GPS system keeps this planter right. You can see where the other was planted, and it just stays right there, right on its own. As we go through the field, it just continuously stays in the correct line.